It is July, but we are already counting down for Christmas. We have just about 157 days left. Well, today the search for the U.S. Capitol Christmas tree started in Potlatch. KREM 2's Christian Garza shares what characteristics make the perfect tree to represent the U.S.
For millions of people, seeing the U.S. Capitol Christmas tree is a holiday tradition, and for the team in charge of finding that tree, preparations begin months before the holiday season even begins. In fact, today is the start of that search for the perfect tree right here in Latah County. While it may be the middle of summer,
all these wonderful trees.
Jim Kaufman, the executive director for the U.S. Capitol Grounds and Arboretum, is working with U.S. forest officials to select this year's Christmas tree for the Capitol lawn. A task, I'm told, feels like finding a pine needle in a haystack.
And everybody says, well, you're going through a forest and that's an easy thing to do. It's not.
Kaufman will be here all week long looking for the perfect tree across the Perce-Clearwater National Forest's over 4 million acres of land. He says he's looking for a tree that's between 50 and 70 feet tall, a beautiful pyramidal shape, and a tree that is healthy enough to travel not only across the country, but stay alive throughout the holidays.
It's not just a tree, it's representing people from around the country, the forest, the beautiful outdoors, the importance of land stewardship, and it's bringing that to the Capitol.
The search itself is a joint effort representing a partnership between Congress and the U.S. Forest Service that dates back to the 1970s.
It brings me a lot of pride.
Gregory Jonan works for the Perce-Clearwater National Forest and is also the tree and trailer lead for the project. He says although the selection process for where the tree comes from is a rotation between all the U.S. national forests, it still means a lot to know that the beauty of Idaho will be represented on a national stage like this.
It's cool that we, in our little corner of the world, get to supply this Christmas tree to not just the Capitol, but to the nation, to the people of America, and especially on this, the 250th anniversary of the United States.
U.S. forest officials say they hope to make the announcement about which tree is selected by August. Today was just the first day of the search. Now, once the tree is officially selected, forest officials hope to have it on the road by October or November to have it up and decorated in the nation's capital by the beginning of December. In Potlatch, Idaho, Christian Garza, KREM 2 News.
And the Perce-Clearwater National Forest Office is also asking the public to send in ornaments for the Christmas tree, so you can mail them to the Forest Service, their office right there in Kamiah.